It's Adventure Time Prospecting. Let's go.
It's all fine stuff, but it weighs up to something. Shaboom!
Such a beautiful day. Let's go gold prospecting. Let's do it. Alright folks, this is my new hole I started. There's a lot of quartz and stuff down there. Keeps filling in, but let me show you what's been coming out of it. I've been running all this stuff, classifying it down to 1/8 inch before I put it through my sluice. But this here, folks, that's what you're looking for when you want to find gold in West Virginia anyhow, is this round washed river quartz. You can see it's kind of stuck on the bigger rocks. I've just been shoveling it in my arbor fabricating little classifier. Giving a little bit of that action. Dumping it out. You can just see this stuff's loaded with quartz. And it's everywhere. A lot of mineralized, rusty looking quartz too. A funky one. That's a neat rock. I should keep that. Anyhow, we'll get a couple more classifications in this, a couple more shovels full, and then we'll go up there and run it through the sluice, and I'll see y'all up there. Wouldn't you know it, I forgot to bring my friggin' scoop. So here we go. Ice cold water, January the 3rd. Here's my human scoop. Ooh-wee. Yep. I'm going to have to run it slow because we can only handle so much of this fine stuff at a time. I don't want to clog it up. I do have a new sluice on the way. Something a little more narrow, something a little different I've been wanting to try out. So we got that coming. But everything I buy for this channel is all paid for by yours truly. I have no Patreon. I ain't making no money off this channel. I'm doing it for the love of what I do and the love of the great outdoors. I mean, how could y'all not love being out here somewhere like this? Just listen at that. It don't get much better than that, folks. It really, really don't. That's why running a sluice box has got to be about my favorite way of prospecting. Just you, the sounds of nature, and that's about it. Here's some more of the stuff here that I'm always yammering on about. That's quartz conglomerate. You can see all the quartz held up in it. Real heavy. There's another one. Nice and iron stained. Piece of petrified wood. Super duper heavy. Find these all over the place. Bloop. Super red material. And look at the tailings again. There's a little piece of gold, folks, right there. Saw a couple little more. Don't know if you'll be able to see them on this, but that's definitely one. The wee little one up here won't show. It barely shows. Y'all won't be able to see it, but that's good news. There's gold in this sluice. Yeah, let's get to the house and see what's in it. Gotta clean this puppy up first. Ready to go again. that's what we're left with, folks. Pretty good bit. Probably close to a half gallon. That's why this setup's good for fine gold, because it captured so much heavies. Anyhow, putting together my classifier up, filling my hole a little bit, get my trash. Always take your trash out, folks. Do not leave trash. Take it, put it in your concentrate bucket. Alright. Do not litter, folks. Come on, let's keep the outdoors beautiful for generations to come. Yes, let's do this. I wanted to stop by a little spot on my way home before we get to the house and pan that out. Show y'all one of my favorite little spots. This is the favorite little spot I was telling y'all about. I like to come just to relax when I ain't gold prospecting. It's a little spot here in Kanawha County, West Virginia. This is called Upper Falls. It's on the Coal River where it hits nothing but bedrock. There used to be locks and dams out here way back in the 1800s. A lot of history around here. A lot of Civil War history too. Haven't found any relics yet, but I do know some people that have. But anyways, remember everybody, once we get to 1,000 subscribers, we're going to be getting details and giving away my largest gold nugget that I have. It'll be easy details. All you'll have to do is subscribe, like the video I'm going to put up, details about it, and then you're going to have to leave a comment in that same video. It's going to be real easy. I'll give you all the details. But when we're coming up on 1,000 subscribers, we'll get into more about that details and give away my nugget and how we're going to do it and all that good stuff. But anyhow, I love each and every one of you. God bless and have a wonderful day. From James Shepherd and Adventure Time Prospecting. Here coming up, we're going to be driving through the historic Armstrong Tunnel. Well, folks, this here tunnel, you drive cars through now, and it used to be back in the late 1800s, early 1900s. They used to drive steam engine trains through there, out to the coal mines and for the logging industry and whatnot. Anyhow, we're about to show y'all this here tunnel. It's kind of cool. Well, here she is, folks. The old historic Armstrong Tunnel. We'll just wait for it to turn green. They put extensions on the end of this tunnel because years ago it started to cave in, so they kind of put extensions on either end of it. That way they could continue to use the tunnel. Here we go, folks. It's not a long one, but it is kind of cool if you're in an area that doesn't have mountains in your state. You probably don't get to see this too often. Alright folks, here we are back at the house. We'll go ahead and classify this stuff down. To be honest, I'm not sure what size classifier I'm using. It's wee little bitty. As you can see, that's probably a 1/16 of an inch, possibly. Whatever that mesh is. Now you can see some of that weird purplish kind of black sand we have here. Now it's way too much. I actually collected a lot more black sands than I thought I did. So I'm going to put this in my black pan half at a time, pan it out, and then we'll see what's left in the bottom of the pan. I'm going to have to pan that out in 2 helpings. Not to mention, I'll be able to see it easier in this pan. Alright folks, I panned it out. Here's that weird purple sand I was telling you we have here in West Virginia. Now I know there's still some fine flour gold in that because I've seen it go down there. But, sorry about that. Look at that flake I found. Look at that. That's not bad. I run about 4 or 5 gallon buckets out of that crazy looking red dirt I was showing you guys. And that's it. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 at least right there, including that proud looking fella. Now for West Virginia, that's a gold nugget. That's a pretty good cleanup. There's a good reason I didn't show y'all my Keen Mini Max doing this dirt, because I kind of have it tore apart. Let's go over it real quick. Anyhow, that's the gold from January the 3rd, 2021. First gold of 2021 out of West Virginia, by golly. And that one's a doozy. I went ahead and finished cleaning it up the very best that I could. Let's see if I can. There we go. Man, oh man, that's a good haul for West Virginia. This little pieces all in there. I mean, I counted them earlier, but now I'm not going to count them. West Virginia Mountain Mama Gold. Man, I think it's the biggest one I've found in this state right there. Beautiful, beautiful West Virginia gold. This is going to be another video coming up. My Mini Max looks like a cannon. What we're going to do here, I'm changing it all out to Dream Mat. And we're going to have an upcoming video about that too. Changing your A50, not your A51, holy cow. Your Keen Mini Max is going to be running a full-blown Dream Mat. And we're going to be rock and rolling this puppy a lot out in Ohio when the weather breaks. And we're going to be doing a lot of concentrate cleaning up from West Virginia gold and running old tailings, and we'll make a whole video just about this. Like a battleship.